Hello my friends, welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here right now. We're going to dive into a who am I reading for reading. We're going to see what wants to come through for you today, and I just want to know who I'm reading for. So I will get the message, and I want you to comment below and let me know if this resonates for you and how it resonates for you, whatever you want to share. And however, if you fall on the timeline that will come out in this reading. If you enjoy this type of reading, check out the playlist. These are all timeless, so whenever it is finding you, you can take it if it resonates for whenever it is finding you, okay? Does that make sense? And also the playlist. Go through the playlist if you like this style of reading, and whatever jumps out at you, there's probably a message there for you. So let's go ahead and get started, all right? Who am I reading for? What wants to come through for you today? Let's see. The Five of Pentacles. Oh! This is a lack energy. So if you're feeling the energy of lack, if you're feeling some sort of lack of a situation, lack of what you're manifesting, lack of love, lack of money, lack mentality, we need to change your thinking a little bit. All right, so this could have to do with love, because I do have the Lovers here. I'm going to put that back in, and we're going to see what wants to come through in the spread. But I feel a little bit of lack energy going on. Now this can be also past energy that you could have already worked through. As I say that, the Death card comes out. This could be something that you're releasing, changing your ways of thinking. Maybe you come from an energy in your past, from past programming and conditioning, from things that you've gone through or things people have said or hurts and stuff, of just thinking that you're not worthy, not worthy of the things that you desire, not worthy of love, not worthy of, something more. So you maybe have felt like you've been on the wrong side of the door your whole life. But truly, what the universe is showing you here is that the key has been there all along. The key is you. And you just realizing, opening your eyes and seeing the keys there. You could have been on the other side all along if you weren't thinking in a way of lack. So we need to change that thinking if you are in that, if you're feeling that energy and if you're thinking that way. We need to change that. So let's go ahead and see what wants to come through, because we never know until we get the cards. And wouldn't you know it, the Death card. Also, the Hanged Man here. So this is a cycle that's closing. But you notice how this Death card says death and rebirth. We're saying death to the old, and we're rebirthing as this new version of you. You may have felt stuck. You may have felt stuck on the wrong side of the door for many, many years. You may have been going through this for a long time. Maybe you're specifically lacking something, or feeling like you're lacking something. Feeling a separation between you and whatever it is that you're calling in or manifesting or wanting. And you've been feeling like nothing that I'm doing is working. I'm just stuck, But the great thing about this card is it's all about changing your perspective. See, it's all about changing your perspective, looking up to see that the key's been there all along. We just needed to change our thinking, and we needed to change that belief on the inside that says we are lacking something, or we are not worthy of something. And this is the cycle that is closing right now. And what's happening is you're going through the cocoon process. You went in as the caterpillar. You're in that cocoon. You're coming out. You're going through a transformation. You're something of a death. You're not the who you used to be anymore. You're not that caterpillar anymore. You're coming out the other side as that beautiful, glowing, perfect, colorful butterfly that does life differently than the caterpillar, right? You're going through a death and a rebirth process. And so sometimes that can take longer for some than it does for others, but you may feel stuck. But what the universe is saying here is that you're going through a death and a rebirth process. You're not actually stuck. You may be feeling that isolation of the cocoon, but you're getting ready to come out the other side. You're getting ready to get out of this hangman tree. You're getting ready to think differently, have a different perspective about life, about your life, about your choices and your experiences, the decisions that you make. Everything is about to change for you. We've got the world. You've come full circle in the way that you used to do things. It's time for you to change, you know? It's time for life to change, for you. And this is also an achievement. It's like you're being graduated into this new cycle. You're being graduated into a new chapter for your life. You're coming out the butterfly. The butterfly is a graduation times 100 from the caterpillar, right? Life is about to be different. Life is about to look a lot different. Pay attention to dreams, messages that you may be receiving in your dreams about your, you may be receiving messages in your dreams that are something like foretelling your future, foretelling you, maybe there's a change of thinking that needs to take place. You may be receiving messages about that, and messages foretelling your future of what your future will look like. Pay attention to your dreams right now, because you're literally coming out of that cocoon and you're going into this, you're coming out the butterfly, and life is about to look a lot different. So I've got the Knight of Wands here, and this is, like relighting the spark of your life. Life is about to look a lot different, guys. Seven of Cups tells me that things are about to get a lot better than you think. Whatever it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is that you are calling in. And I do have a couple here, a divine couple, and I knew this person was going to come out because I saw her in the shuffle before I was preparing for your reading. The Queen of Wands. I was waiting for her to come out, but right next to her is the King of Wands. So, if you're feeling the lack of love, let's talk about that. Think of the King of Wands as whatever it is that you're calling in, because he's also sitting here in the Emperor seat. So I feel like those two are one and the same. That's literally you stepping into your highest version of yourself. That butterfly is a higher version from the caterpillar. What I'm feeling here is you may be learning how to receive what you want. This energy is somebody who is feeling like they're on the wrong side of the door, literally not receiving what they want or what they think they want. And in order for them to receive, say you have a dream, say it's about love. Let's talk about love, because I do have this couple here. So say it is about love, and say you want love, and you're feeling the lack of love. You're feeling the lack of relationship. You're ready for your person, right? But you may, and I encourage you to do this. If you're calling in love, I encourage you to sit with your heart and ask yourself, what do I want? What does love look like to me? What does that perfect relationship, if I could have my dream relationship, how does that feel? What does that look like? How does this person treat me? What do they say? How do I feel? What kind of days do we spend? What do we do? What kind of integrity do they have? What kind of energy do they have? Because if I'm going to align with this person, hopefully they're just like me, or hopefully we're compatible, or hopefully, it's a divine alignment, right? Because we all know what it feels like to not be divinely aligned with somebody. And we all know how it feels to be with someone and feel like this. That's not a divine alignment. That's attaching to somebody because I don't want to be alone, yet I feel more alone when I'm with them than when I'm not with them. We know what that feels like too, right? So sit with your heart and ask yourself, what is it that I want? Because the Seven of Cups says you've got all of these beautiful emotional experiences that the universe wants to bless you with in this divine union here. But if you don't know what you want, you won't recognize it when it comes. And also, these things that you want, these things that you say you want, you have to be the person that is open and available to receive them. And I don't mean available as in, because you can tell me, but I'm single, I'm available. That's not what I mean. I mean your heart open to receive what it is that you want. Somebody who is in this lack energy, the door is closed. That's not an open heart. That's a closed heart. So therefore, you have to become this open person. You have to become the person that receives everything that you say you want. By changing your mindset, by working on your inner healing and stuff like that, by asking yourself, what do I think about love? What do I truly believe about love? And if you get a thought that comes up that from some past experience that tells you love is painful, love always leaves me neglected, love always leaves me, period, love is not available to me, whatever it is that comes up, that's a limiting belief. This is limiting beliefs. This is lack consciousness, and we need to change those beliefs. And so think about what you want, and think about what the best version of your person looks like. Not in looks wise or specific people wise. I'm talking about like, how do they treat you? How do they show up for you? How do they talk to you? How do they make you feel? What kind of things do they care about? How, like I said earlier, how's their energy? What are their morals, their standards, their integrity? Like, what do you want? When this person shows up, if they match those qualities that you've discovered that you want, then you know that that's your person. But you also have to work on yourself so that you can get out of lack consciousness. Because the lack consciousness is literally blocking you from this. If I think that love is going to hurt me, if I think that love is going to put me on the wrong side of the door, if I think that love is always going to leave me, then what do you think you're attracting? You're going to attract people who always leave you. You're going to attract people who always hurt you. You're going to attract what you believe. That's why it's imperative for you to be in this energy of magnetic. The Queen of Wands is magnetic, and I knew she was going to come out, and I almost thought I'm going to title this reading Being Magnetic, because I felt like she was going to come out. This is you being absolutely 100% your true, most authentic you, with all of those layers peeled back, and you are open and you are ready, and you are knowing your value and knowing your worth, knowing what you bring to the table, knowing that you are absolutely perfect the way that you are, knowing that you are already in this connection, whether you can see it in your experience or not, you're attached to it in energy, you're already there. And you need to embody that. Love, I am love. Therefore, I attract love in all areas of my life. I am love, and I know that the universe wants to bring me this perfectly aligned person that meets all of my requirements and what my heart wants, because the universe wants to bless me. And I am love. Therefore, I have to attract love because I am love. That's how it works. When we send out that energy of love and confidence and magnetism, it comes back to us. Because what we send out, we receive. We don't want to send out lack. We want to send out confidence, sure of ourselves, knowing our value, knowing our worth, knowing what we bring to the table, also knowing what we want in our partner. Guy or girl, doesn't matter. It's the energy of a divine alignment here, because we all carry divine masculine and divine feminine, so it really doesn't matter. The cards are just picking up the energy. These are both magnetic, so take it how it fits for you. They're both here with a divine counterpart. All right, so there you go. Do you believe? Do you believe that you are worthy of this love? Do you believe that you are worthy of the ultimate love that really matches everything that your heart says it wants? Do you believe that love is available to you? Do you believe that love is abundant Or do you believe that love is painful? If you believe that love is painful, you've got to change that belief. You've got to change that belief. Okay? We're letting go of the old beliefs. We're letting them go, and we're leaving them in the old cycle, because we are literally starting a new cycle. What do you believe in this new cycle? What do you look like in this new cycle? How do you act in this new cycle when you receive what it is that you want? It doesn't have to be love. It's literally whatever it is that you feel lacking of. Who do you have to become? And how does this person think and carry themselves? What kind of energy do they exude? What kind of confident energy do they exude to receive what it is that you say you want? You can't do it. You can't attract what you say you want in that old way of being. You've got to release the fears. You've got to release the doubts. You've got to release these blocks. And you've got to tell a new story to yourself. You've got to change your thinking. That self-talk. Change the thinking to match what it is that you want to create in your life. To match that person who has that perfect job. To match that person who has abundance. To match that person who is in this perfectly aligned love that is healthy, stable, and committed. Equal reciprocity. What do you want? What do you want? You got to become the butterfly to get what you want. So comment below what it is that you want, and comment below, who are you in this version of you that receives what it is that you want? How is it different from who you are now? How can you change your thinking from lack to being magnetic? I want you to comment below and let me know. And then get ready to receive it, because you are going to receive it. Let's do some cleanup, some brushing off of those old things that have been holding you back. And let's see what's on the other side of this is a rebirth into your butterfly season, where you receive what it is that you say you want. Okay? So let me know. And if you're new here, thanks for watching. I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that like button on the way out, and let me know too if you're new. I always appreciate you guys. I love your comments so much, and I will see you in the next reading.